it's funny. I mean, I was looking at some old pictures and I realized how long I've known him and his wife, because they've aged so much. They need to drink healthy juices, but they put their frustration into eating burgers because they never had time. Okay. What have you found to be the best way to raise funds for your Reg D 506C? For those who don't remember, Reg D 506C is the regulation by the Securities and Exchange Commission that allows you to publicly solicit funds. So some people think I'm just going to create a Reg D 506C and I'm going to tell the world I have this deal and people are going to run and give me the money. It doesn't work like this. So I'll tell you what have worked for me. When I explain to people the structure I have, the money is in the structure, and why I set it up in a certain way, it attracts people. Now, some of you have become part of the program we have, which is the syndication trainings that we help you set up a fund. You duplicate my fund, and for $20-some thousand that we charge, it includes the attorney's fees, it includes the training, everything, and you get a turnkey opportunity to set up your Reg D 506C or Reg D 506B, and then eventually a C. I like them both. The C is obviously better level because you're able to publicly solicit. But it's all in the structure. And the structure we have is a debt fund, and it's a fixed return, and it's a very clear return to the investors. So the investors like it, and it has less risk with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So people like the structure you have because you're putting more than one asset. A syndication, you're buying one property. A fund, you can put many properties in that structure. So when you go to an attorney, the attorney tells you need to set up a syndication. Why? Because each time they set you up, it's $20,000. So of course they're going to tell you, no, you need to set up a syndication, which is like put the apartment building in this one. Put this retail building in this one, put the flip in this one. We set up a fund whereby we say we can buy residential, we can buy commercial, we can do mortgage notes. We can publicly solicit, we can bring people in, they have to be accredited. If later you're meeting people that are unaccredited, then you can set up your Reg D 506B, because the Reg D 506B says, have you met these people? Do you know them? Do you have an existing and substantial relationship? And you can duplicate this fund yet once again, and now take all the non-accredited up to 35 people and continue to grow. So what worked for me is I got the right structure from the get-go. That comes from years of experience, a lot of asking, a lot of studying. I studied online what complaints came to the SEC, what lawsuits the SEC filed against people. And I said, this is how I'm going to set it up. And it's been 12 years. And thank God we have gone through every kind of market change, and we've survived it and prospered through it with a great group of investors. When you have the right structure that attracts people, you're not pursuing them, it attracts them. Now you're building a network of people that become loyal and they refer business to you. So you organically grow, the same investors invest more and they refer more people. Yesterday, I talked to somebody who got referred from an owner of a real estate training company. I went and I spoke at his event. We built rapport. He said, this is amazing. He invested with me and now he's sending me his investors. Amazing. Love it. So when people ask me, so how do you find the deals? How do you find investors? How do you do this? I got the right structure. It's blessed by the SEC. It's following the rules. So I network with people by explaining to them. So it becomes educational. This is what we do. This is the structure. This is why I set it up this way. So now it's just more educational stuff. This is what we do. If you would like to come and join us, great. And it's very relaxed. Some people get nervous when they talk about money. You got to get comfortable when you talk about it. Some people are actually so nervous about it, they won't negotiate anything. So you got to train yourself to do that, and it will attract the deals. A broker brought me a deal. I've known that broker 23 years ago. I've done a deal with him, and he stays. And it's funny. I mean, I was looking at some old pictures, and I realized how long I've known him and his wife, because they've aged so much. They need to drink healthy juices, but they put their frustration into eating burgers because they never had time. Okay.